Hello, hello. How is everyone doing tonight? Welcome to Crochet Thursdays. I'm back in the crochet corner. I feel like I've been hanging out down on the floor a lot for the last couple of weeks. If you know market prep, then you know what I'm talking about. I feel like I have finally somewhat gotten the room back in order. Definitely not like fully back in order, but definitely more in order than it was a week ago. So that feels really good. So welcome back. Welcome to Crochet Thursdays. This is the little crochet corner. I feel like we have a lot more brightness. If you have seen me in this corner before, especially going live, I feel like I've always been so dark, but I feel like I've gotten like a good grasp on lighting. Not that it's great. Hey, Kayla, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Back at the crochet corner, and I feel like we have a little bit more light on the situation, which feels really good. It's a little bright, but I like it. Like, I feel like this is nice and bright, especially now that it's getting darker earlier. So I have windows in this room, which is really nice. Hey, Marie, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you, girl. I can't wait for you to see my next videos so you know how the spin wheel did. I'm excited for you to see those. Aw, Kayla, you've been waiting so you don't miss it. Thank you so much. Well, I hope I don't disappoint. It's usually super, super chill. I have so many pumpkins to make, you guys. It's not even funny. I have so many pumpkins. We'll get into it, but I know my goal for tonight. My pumpkin garlands are going crazy on Etsy, which I'm so, so grateful for. But I'm like, oh man, like I need to like really get cranking on all these mini pumpkins that I need to make for my pumpkin garlands. And so if you haven't seen my pumpkin garlands, I do have a free tutorial here on my YouTube. So you can make your own pumpkin garland, which is a lot of fun. Yay, Marie. I love that you love the pumpkin garland. Thank you, Kayla. You're so kind. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're so kind. Such a hype squad, our sprinkle community. But if you've seen my pumpkin garlands, they're a bunch of different colors. And so I've been cranking away at all the different colors. Mariah, welcome in. Look what I have behind me, Mariah. I have our sweet little Casey ghost up there. She's coming to my next market. So this ghost right up here, this is Mariah, the crafting butterfly. This is her pattern. And it's the Casey ghost. And I sold one at my last market. I'm bringing another one to my next market. And it's the cutest little Halloween pattern. It's so perfect. Hey, Chelsea, you just bought yarn for pumpkins. Great. Yeah, check out the tutorial. So for the tutorial, I'm obviously making a ton of mini pumpkins, but truly the way to just make the pumpkin bigger, it's the same exact pattern. It's just a longer foundation chain. That's it. I actually have a little pumpkin right over here. So this one is definitely bigger than the ones that I make for my garland, but this is the type of pumpkin that you'll make. I know the lighting's kind of harsh, but look how bright it is, you guys. It's like so bright and fun. I'm really happy about that. But I use worsted yarn, acrylic yarn, and this is the pumpkin that I make. And I just think it's so simple, but so pretty. Like low maintenance for high impact. You know what I mean? A little bit of substance, lots of style. Like not a lot for a little, or a lot for a little. You know what I mean? Anyway, I love them and I make them all the time. So tonight, I dropped my yarn. Tonight, I'm going to make this color pumpkin. I have so many garlands that I need to make. So I've already made the orange and the white pumpkins, and I still need to make I call this color wine. It's just like a maroon color, but I call it wine to make it sound really fancy. It's just like a burgundy color. I'm on this color now, and then I need to make all the beige ones too. But I thought I can crank out some burgundy ones here while we're on the call today. While we're on the call today during Crochet Thursdays. I thought that would be really good. Oh, how are you feeling, by the way, Chelsea? I know you were kind of sick. Was it earlier this week or last week? I honestly don't even remember, but I do hope you're feeling better. Mariah, you're making another snuggler pattern. A different one, Mariah. Oh my gosh, you're just rocking it, girl. Good for you. Hey, Tina, welcome in. So good to see you, dear. Yes, Kayla, you're working on a pattern test for me. Who else are you? I'm sure you're pattern testing other things too. But oh my gosh, yes. So my dino, my birthstone dino is going live this weekend. The birthstone pattern is going live this weekend. I'm so excited. Kayla is testing for me, which I'm really grateful for. Yes, Mariah, it's the dino birthstone, the birthstone dino. Oh, it's Elin. Hi, Elin. Welcome in. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better, Chelsea. Gosh, you know what has been hitting me, which I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm normally not one to get allergies, but these last few, I would say the last week and a half, I can only chalk it up to allergies. I'll get so stuffy. Like I'll go on a walk and I'm just like super stuffy afterwards, or just kind of randomly throughout the day or the evening. I was having a fun little coffee date with a friend here. It was so much fun. Just we were just gabbing and catching up. And as the date was going and as I was talking, my nose was getting stuffier and stuffier, and I was getting like nasalier and nasalier as I was talking. It was so weird. So I think it's just I don't know what it was, but I'm glad you're feeling better, Chelsea. Yay, it's so good to see you guys. Kayla, you're just testing for mine right now. You weren't happy with how the first one came out? Oh no, I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was beautiful. So, what I try to do with all of my patterns is allow you to use whatever yarn, whatever hook size. Sometimes I make a recommendation, sometimes I don't. Like, that's what I love about crochet. There's so many things I love about crochet, but I love that we can take the same pattern and make it our own in a way that like we can use like the same pattern but it still come out completely different from each other, and I just love that about crochet. And so even with my patterns, I love when people do a mod. Like I love that. Like I just love the creativity because I get creativity from other people's patterns, you know what I mean? Like I get ideas from, but what is it, art imitates art, or like art inspires art. I don't know what I'm really saying, but hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. um you didn't like your tension, Kayla? Yeah, you and I are like tight tension girlies. I remember, Kayla, you were talking about using resin hooks and they always break. Like you've gone through a few resin hooks that break. I use like the metal ones. Oop, I just dropped it, which really help because I'm a tight tension girly too. I can be for sure. Yes, you made the bow tie. Mariah, you wanted to tell me something in my last video. Oh, I did. I did say that okay, so in my last video, which was it just went live last Wednesday, it was part 1 of my market prep. And you definitely I said in that video that I don't feel like a pattern designer. I don't know why. There's so many incredible pattern designers out there. I just like can't like anyway. Mariah, you are saying you definitely are a pattern designer. Do not sell yourself short. And I appreciate that so much, Mariah. I agree. I think we're all our toughest critics, right? Like we're the toughest on ourselves. You know what I mean? And like I would never ever say that to someone that like you're not a pattern designer. Hello, did you make a pattern? You're a pattern designer. Even if you didn't release one, you know what I mean? Oh, Marie said that. Did I miss it? I need to go back and check. I always try to respond to comments, but oh my gosh. Yes, I appreciate that so much. And I agree. Like that would be like me saying like I can't really call myself a crocheter because of XYZ. Like, or people that are like, I'm not really a runner, but you run, girl. Are you running? Then you're a runner. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's so weird. Hey, Deb, welcome. Metal with a larger handle is best for older hands. Oh, Deb, you're so sweet. Um, Deb, what hook do you use? Do you know what hook you use? Like the brand or anything like that? I would love to know. I don't know that. I'd love to know what hook you use, Deb. Deb, I'm working on garlands. Surprise, surprise. I'm working on pumpkins. Surprise, surprise there. Deb makes a lot of pumpkin garlands too. She's like a pumpkin extraordinaire. You can just call her Pumpkin Spice Deb. So I know she would appreciate knowing that I'm cranking out pumpkins. I've been cranking out pumpkins all day, Deb. Oh, Kayla, Deb, I'm 37, but definitely crochet daily and most of the day. Yep, for sure. Tina, I do make a Christmas garland. It's over on my Etsy. And are you familiar if I say like, like the traditional colorful bulb lights that you would see on Christmas trees? So I'm a millennial. I'm like a child of the 90s, if you will. And our trees and like all of my friends' trees had those, yes, Tina, had those big like bulbs, the big colorful bulbs. That was my inspiration for the Christmas garland that I have. It's out on my Etsy now. It's colorful bulbs. I make a green chain for it to look like the C4 ones. Yes, Kayla. I think I literally put that in the description of the Etsy listing. It's like a C4 bulb. They don't really make them like they used to. Like you can kind of still see C4 bulbs, but they're not like the same. Probably because they're not very safe. I remember they would get really hot. But it was fine. It was fine. But that is my inspiration for my Christmas garland. So all different colors, and you can see it on my Etsy. Normally with my garlands, I'll use twine to add to put it all together. But for the Christmas garland, I actually use yarn and I just make a really long chain and I crochet the lights into the chain. So it really looks like that green wire that you see on Christmas lights. Marie, you want to get the tulip hooks. Ooh, the tulip hooks. I've heard of these. But what if you don't like them? Yeah, that's what's tough with those more expensive hooks, because they can get pretty pricey. And if you don't like them, what are you gonna do? You can always, either give them away or sell them. But oh, Elin, I have so been thinking about Christmas. Tina, sounds so cute. You're already planning Christmas decorations. Good for you, girl. Oh yeah, my mind has been on Christmas a lot. Oh my gosh, no way. Christmas is in 14 weeks. I cannot even with that. Is it really? No, it's not. I'm looking this up now. When is Christmas? How many weeks till Christmas? How many weeks until Christmas? No way, you guys. We have 14 weeks. Elin, I did not believe you. I'm like, no way. Wow. Ooh, Kayla, Furls has a return policy? That's nice. I didn't know that. 14 weeks. Unbelievable. Yeah, the basic metal. Oh, the basic metal hooks. Okay, cool. Those are too thin for me. I need a little bit. I need a little bit of like to hold on to. I think I'm pretty sure LA Crochet Morgan, I think she uses those metal hooks too. I'm pretty sure. That's cool. Okay. Okay, I'm about to start with the pumpkins, but I have to show you a custom order. So if you guys had a chance to pop into my Palm Street Live, that feels like forever ago now. It was the beginning of this month. It really wasn't all that long ago, but it feels like forever ago. someone purchased a Highland cow, but they wanted like specialized colors. Her handle was Leafy Love. And bless her, we've been going back and forth. And then she had like some personal family problems. So wasn't able to get a hold of her. But then she had some suggestions, and I wanted to make them for her before she made a final decision because I want her to love it. And I think we came up with the color scheme that she wanted. So look at this Highland cow that I made her, this custom Highland cow, you guys. I still need to do the eyes. Whoa! I still need to do the eyes, but look how sweet she is. So we use like this plum purple color, Bernat blanket, of course, with black hooves, if you will, and a black snout. And then this color, which is hard to see on this sharp light, is actually Big Twist favorite faux fur. And it's actually black and white speckled. It really comes out like a gray looking. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better when I back up. So I still need to do the eyes, but look how pretty. Look how pretty. This pattern is by BK Crochet. This is her Charlie the giraffe pattern, and I'm in love. I have Gentry back there, and I have Charlie back there, and May. Those are all patterns by BK Crochet. She does a lot of snugglers, which I love. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. I just finished him yesterday, but I still need to do the eyes. But I really like how he turned out, and I hope Leafy Love loves it. I hope she absolutely loves it. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. Yeah, Kayla, the O-Fire ones. Those are the resin ones, but yeah, they break. Yeah, tight tension. Oh, Elin, you like the aluminum hooks too. The aluminum hooks. Your gold 5mm. My gold 5mm hook has lost its golden color towards the top because you use it so much. Fun. Yes, Marie, the silicone balls. That's really smart. Yeah, I would need a bigger handle for sure. Yeah, I love the cow. He's so sweet and he's so soft, you guys. I can't even get over it. He's so soft. You tried using clover, but don't even get you started. Oh, see, I've been thinking about trying clover because they seem to be really similar. Yeah, Tina, they seem to be really similar to the ones that I currently use, clover hooks. Isn't that funny, you guys? You didn't like clover hooks either. That is just so funny. Like, we all like hold the hook slightly differently. I was just having this conversation with Deb a few weeks ago, actually. So Deb is a pencil holder. Okay. So she holds her hook like a pencil. Okay. And I hold my hook. I hold knife hook. I have a knife hand hook. So I hold my hook like a knife. And I remember giving her a hard time about like holding her hook that way. And then I learned that it does not matter how you hold the hook. That's actually like a really common way to hold your hook is the pencil hold or whatever. So I was giving Deb all kinds I was giving her such a hard time. And I shouldn't have been doing that. So I was like, oops, sorry, Deb. We're friends. Like Deb and I are tight. But yeah. So it's like we all have different ways of holding the hook. Yarn over, yarn under, yarn under, yarn over. I mean, there's all different types of stuff. Yeah, Kayla, I'm a knife hold as well. You didn't like the neck wasn't long enough. Oh, sure, Marie. That makes sense. Yeah, Mariah, you're in between those ways. That's great. Knife holder. Twinning with the knife holders. Crochet by Jenna is a knife holder. She loves the clover hooks. She's talked about them before, which is kind of why I was like, ooh, like maybe I should check those out because I'm a knife holder as well. Maybe I shouldn't keep using that word. I hope YouTube doesn't think I'm like being weird. Cool. Okay, another thing, you guys, that I'm so excited about. I haven't been posting about this much because it's local and we're already sold out. But tomorrow is my very first Violet Lease. I know, right, Kayla? Tomorrow is my very first first ever done in a stitch crochet party. I'm so excited, you guys. Okay, so I've had this vision of done in a stitch, and I think I've talked about it before. Um, I'm almost positive I've talked about it before. No, I know I've talked about it before on a Crochet Thursdays, but it was actually Mariah reports possible. I know, right? They're gonna report me. We're just talking about crochet. But when I was doing Crochet Thursdays over on Palm Street, the very beginning of the summer, like July timeframe, I was talking about it. So basically, I got this idea. Uh, let me know if you guys are familiar with paint and sip. So like paint and sip, basically, you go to a location and they provide everything that you need, and they have an instructor up front, and you get to paint a painting, but they do it in a way that's really like easy for you to learn. So even if you don't know anything about painting, or like obviously like you can paint but like you're not very good at it, like that's not the point. The point is to have so much fun, learn a little bit about painting, but really just like have fun with your friends, and then you get to take a painting home with you. Like that's the whole concept of paint and sip. Well, I want to create that type of environment, but for crochet. So I've created this crochet, it's a class called Done in a Stitch. It's a 2-hour crochet party, and I have been promoting it here in the Kansas City area. And we have our first class tomorrow. So people will sign up for the class. There is a fee. I charge $25 for the class. Yeah, my own crochet class, Marie. And with that $25, you're going to get everything that you need to make your very own crochet creation. So I provide the hooks. They're actually aluminum hooks. I'll provide the yarn, all everything that you need, the fiber fill, like everything. And we make a little, we work together and make a little crochet creation. And the class is going to make a little pumpkin. That's why I have this here. They're going to make a little pumpkin. And so I'm so excited. We'll see how it goes. Because here's the thing, as we all know, as crocheters, it takes a long time to really learn and master crochet. We're all still trying to master it, right? Like it's a very like, it is not a skill that you can learn in like 30 minutes or even 2 hours, right? But what I'm trying to do is to create a far less barrier to entry for crochet for people that are wanting to like learn and try it out in a really fun environment where you're with your friends, and I'll be right there with you to help you through. Oh, Marie, thank you. Oh, you're Kayla. You're so jealous of the local Kansas City people. I'm so excited about this, you guys. So I have 4 classes lined up for the fall. The first one is taking place tomorrow. And it's and the space that I'm utilizing, it's actually a jewelry store. I have a very good friend here in the Kansas City area that owns her own jewelry shop. We used to work in corporate together. We were at the same company for the same team in corporate. This was years ago here in Kansas City. And she has turned this jewelry. It is a huge brand here in Kansas City. It's called Annie Austin Jewelry. Gorgeous jewelry, all like hypoallergenic and like safe. But like at an amazing price point. She's just incredible. She's so creative. Anyway, we got coffee one day. I don't drink coffee. I had tea. She had coffee. And I was just kind of telling her about my crochet business and my idea. And she is so supportive of like other small businesses because she's big now, you guys. She has 2 locations. Like she's just a rock star. Annie Austin, you've got to check her out. Obviously, she's local here to Kansas City, but I do think she also has an online store. It's called Annie Austin. And she's so supportive of other small businesses. And so I told her about my idea, like about my Done in a Stitch class. At the time, I didn't know what I was going to call it. I had no idea, but I knew I wanted to like, I had this concept and I wanted to like bring it to life. I had no idea where I was going to host it. I knew I wanted to do in person. We can easily translate it to virtual. Oh, maybe I'll do that with you guys. We'll do like a done in a stitch class in virtual. But I knew I wanted to do like in person. And she was like, host it at my jewelry shop. And I was like, are you sure? Like, because everywhere I've been looking, you have to pay for like an event space. I could do the library and stuff, but she's like, no. Like, I'll like, we'll use my platform to help promote it. I put flyers out at her store, and she's letting me use the space for free for my 4 classes this fall. Isn't that incredible? Like, what an incredible human being. I am so grateful. I'm just so grateful. So she's allowing me to use the space. She's got this cute little like setting area in her store. So we're going to do it over there. And it's a smaller space. So I capped the class out at 10. This class is sold out, you guys. I have 10 people. Like, a lot of them I know, right? Like this first one especially, like a lot of them are like my girlfriends. But I also have people that like just signed up through my flyer that they were just shopping at Annie Austin, getting some jewelry, and they signed up. So the class is tomorrow, you guys. I'm so excited. Let me know if you want to like I'm thinking about doing a YouTube video on it on my first class, just to like, I don't know, but it's definitely part of my crochet business, but it's a little different from like a content perspective for YouTube. But if you guys want to like get behind the scenes or something, like I'll like do a video. So let me know if that's something that you would be interested in. But I'm so excited about it, you guys. Like, I cannot wait, because what I'd love to see this turn into is something that I do like all the time. Like, I have like done in a stitch classes that I host. This fall, we're doing a pumpkin, right? But maybe in the wintertime, I don't think I'm going to do a lot of like winter ones, but like maybe we make like a little stocking or like a granny square one time, or like something that's related to the theme of the season. But it's got to be like so simple, right? Like one stitch. Like, this is one stitch wonder. You know what I mean? I know, Elin, Mariah. Thank you, Tina. I know, this is so exciting. Kayla, I'm gonna catch up on your chat here. Mariah, always learning. You just learned how to do granny stitches last week. Never done something like that before. Oh yeah, there's always something to learn for sure. Kayla, my parents aren't too far away from you right now. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I love that. Marie, a lot of people want to learn, but they don't want to take the time. Marie, exactly. I've had so many people come up to me being like, wow, like if I'm crocheting in public or if I'm at a vendor fair, they're like, oh, I tried, but it was just like, I couldn't figure it out on my own. Or, yeah, I would love to learn. I've just never taken the time to learn. And I feel like this is such a great, like, low barrier to entry to introduce crochet to people, and in a really like low key environment, but also in a social way. I'm so excited about it. Oh my gosh. I always, Marie, I always tell everyone who comes in our crochet class that if you stick it out, you promise you will learn how to make some beautiful things. Yes, Marie. Yes. I agree so much. Like, obviously, look at all of us. Like, we have like little businesses and we have YouTubes, and like we're doing the things. And I just want to like share that love. Like, I really just want to share that love with others. Now, this class is definitely more of like, we're not really going to get into the nitty gritty of learning. Now, I will also offer lessons. So if there's people at the class that are like, I want to learn more, or I want one-on-one lessons, or I want, I really want to dive in, then absolutely. Like, I will like set up an 8-week course and we'll learn together, or a 4-week course or whatever, or even just one, like one-on-one lesson, like whatever people are wanting, but the done in the stitch is all about just like having fun, learning a couple stitches, trying out crochet, and leaving with something. You know what I mean? The hope is that you leave with a pumpkin. But that's one thing. We'll see. I want it to be really simple. Oh yeah, Elin, you're so good at granny squares and granny stitches. Helena, welcome in. It's so good to see you. I hope you are doing well. I'm just talking about my Done in a Stitch. My very first Done in a Stitch class I'm hosting it tomorrow. And I'm really, really excited about it. Hey, guess what? This is how far I've gotten on working on these pumpkins. Oh, Lord. I need to start, like, making this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me count really fast. Okay. I picked something that really doesn't require a lot of counting. So I could do it. Helena, how are you, girl? How are you doing? Oh my gosh, it's really good to see you guys. So yes, that's my Done in a Stitch class. One other thing, and I do so wish that Pickle and Egg was here, because Pickle and Egg, look at this sweet little frog. I think I either purchased this. Did I purchase this? How did I get this from Pickle and Egg? I do not remember how. I don't remember if I won it or I bought it off of her. Either way, I have the cutest little frog. So obviously you guys know in crochet, we have to frog all the time. Like, that's just part of it, right? Like, you're either frogging several rows or one row or a stitch. I mean, we're just frogging. It's like a normal thing, right? But for someone that's new to crochet, they may think, oh my gosh, I gotta I just worked so hard on these stitches and now I have to frog them all. I want it to be like fun. I don't want them to be afraid of frogging. Okay. I want them to like have a good time. So we're going to have our sweet little frog here. I don't know what to name him. I feel like we need to name him like Pickle or something after Pickle and Egg Crochet, because it's her creation. So we need to give homage to our sweet Alex who made this frog. But I want to be like, okay, if you have to frog, I want you to yell out that you're frogging, and I'm going to throw the frog at you, and you get to hang out with it. Dilbert, stop it, Kayla. I love it. But you're going to hang out with the frog until the next person needs to frog, and then we'll toss it to that person. So they'll be like, this is like your emotional support frog. So it's not like a bad thing to be frogging. Like, you get to hang out with the frog. I don't know if that's going to be fun. In my head, it sounds fun and cute. The goal is just for people to feel like they're messing up, right? Because we're all frog. It's like part of it. It's like part of the deal, you know? He came from Pickle, so Dill Pickle. Yeah, Dill Pickle. He needs to be Pickle or something for Alex. Elin, you gotta go. Okay. Oh no, your hand's hurting. We're gonna pray over that. Okay, girl. We're gonna pray over your hand. Okay, Elin, I'm sorry that your hand's hurting. Don't push it, girl. Seriously, rest up, get ice. The crochet will always be there. Like, take care of yourself. Okay, we love you, girl. It's so good to see you tonight. Good luck with everything. We love you. We love you. Bye. Hi, y'all. Don't mind me. I type slow. Helena, don't even worry about it. I also think, too, that there's got to be a lag or something, like a delay. That's the word. I swear there's a delay. And I feel bad about it because sometimes I'll be talking and I'll ask somebody a question and then I keep talking and then it's like, oh yeah. Then they answer. Like, I swear it's on a delay. And I don't know if that's to help filter things out or what, but I'm like convinced. I'm convinced it's on a delay. So don't even worry about typing slow. Like, don't even worry about it. I really try to like catch all the comments, especially because we have such a small group. Like, I really want you guys to I want us to all chat together. Or don't. You definitely don't feel like you have to chat either. You know what I mean? Like, if I ask a question, don't feel like you have to answer. You know what I mean? But anyway, we're gonna bring sweet Dilbert. Yeah, Helena. Okay, so Elin is she's our teenage girl. And so she has to use like her family's accounts to watch the lives with us. So her family is so gracious to let her use their account so they can join, so she can join us tonight. Isn't that so sweet? So like sometimes she'll have like a dog account, like a puppy account name, or like this water guy. This is her brother's account. Bye, Mariah. Oh, Elin, you're saying bye to Mariah. Okay. I thought Mariah was leaving. Yeah, so her family, it's very, very kind. Her family lets her use it for us, which is so sweet. I have kids myself, so like I'm very grateful that her family trusts me in that respect, right? Because who knows? The internet is a crazy place, you guys. I have really little kiddos, so it's not something that we need to worry about too much right now because like they're not on the internet, you know what I mean? And they don't ask about it. You know what I mean? Like they're not like, can I be on the internet and talk to my friends? They're just too little. They're not on the internet. But man, oh man, I'm not looking forward to the day when they start wanting to like play games on the internet and like what's really great is that there's so many and Kayla, your kids are older. I wonder like if you have any suggestions, but I know that there's so many apps out there now. You don't even allow it. I love it, Kayla. I know. There's so many apps out there that either like monitor the internet or block certain things. And it can get really specific on what you're blocking as well. So we'll definitely, take advantage of those things. But it just, man, it's just great. It gets crazy out there. It gets crazy. Kayla, if he plays games, so this is your son, if he plays games with someone, it's family, he can use one of our phones and call them on speaker. I love that, Kayla. Yeah, so my sister has kiddos that are a bit older, and they're right around, I believe, like similar to your kids' ages, Kayla. And yeah, that's kind of like my sister's jam, right? Like you're not going to be on the internet in your room. Like if you're out on internet, you're on the couch, you know what I mean? And my sister's like right there. Um yeah, you trust exactly, Kayla. That's the thing. You can like trust your kids and, raise them to understand the internet and what that means, and how to behave on the internet and how to operate the internet. It's all the other people and other things that I don't want around. No. So it's tough. It's okay because I grew up. So I didn't grow up with phones. They literally didn't exist yet. Cell phones didn't exist. Internet didn't exist when I was born. No, maybe the internet existed, but no one had it in their house. Like no one had computers in their house when I was born. Okay, then like enter like late 90s, early 2000s. Some people are starting to like get computers. Enter early 2000s, like what? 04, 05, 06. Okay. Now we have AOL Instant Messenger. Okay. AOL Instant Messenger. And that was like a whole new world. MySpace. I never had a MySpace, but all of my friends had MySpaces, and I was so I was so jealous. Everybody had a MySpace. I didn't get a Facebook until college, but all my friends had Facebook. But it was MySpace first for sure, and AOL Instant Messenger. I thought I was the coolest person in the world with my handle and my AOL Instant Messenger. Oh my gosh, what funny times. But my poor parents, like they had no idea. Like, of course, like I was being respectful and thank goodness. Um, thank goodness I had really great experiences. But like, back then our parents didn't really know the internet capabilities. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Crazy. Let's see. Guys, I'm really making a huge dent in these pumpkins. Good night. Barely done anything. What are you guys is anyone working on any whips? I love hearing like what you guys are working on as far as like what you're crocheting. Does anyone have any markets coming up? I don't have any markets this weekend, but I have a market the following weekend. It's a fall festival at a small town outside of Kansas City. It's called Liberty. This horrible pattern test. Okay, Kayla, hang on a second. So Kayla is pattern testing for me. She's pattern testing for me right now. It's for the Birthstone Dino. It's going live this weekend. If my testers can get it together. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. I'm so grateful when I get testers. I need it. Love you too, Kayla. I need testers because there's always something that can be improved. Seriously. Like there's always something that can be improved with my patterns. Because I'll be the first to say, like, I do my best to get it as good as I can once I give it to my testers, right? Like I try to be like, okay, this is like done. Like I feel really good about it. But there's always something, you know what I mean? Like there's always like testers are so valuable. Mariah, you're not working on anything, but you've got your turtle snuggler that's waiting to get ahead. So hopefully tomorrow or soon. Very exciting. Mariah is working on a turtle snuggler pattern. I hope she doesn't mind that she's been hinting at it. I know, Kayla, I know. She's giving me such a hard time. But Mariah has a turtle snuggler pattern. It looks so cute. I cannot wait to see that tester call come out. Really, Kayla? That surprises me so much. So she said that she rarely gets chosen for pattern tests. I think you're so great and you have great pictures. Here's what's tough. And we've talked about this before, I think. I don't care what your follower count is. I don't care. I honestly I care about your skill level, but I also want to make sure, like, if I have like an advanced beginner pattern, I want to make sure that like beginner crocheters can do the pattern. So I don't even mind skill level. In fact, I appreciate all different skill levels, but I do appreciate when people have good pictures, which is so annoying because that's so like Instagram, like blah, blah, blah. But it really helps when you have good lighting, and it doesn't need to be fancy. I'm just talking like good lighting, natural lighting, a nice background, like nothing crazy. But I do think people choose, I don't want to say that. I don't think that's fair. I can understand why people would want to choose people that have high follower accounts because that means that their pattern designs are going to get more visibility, right? But at the end of the day, like I go outside in front of that's literally what I do. I go outside in front of our bush and it's perfect. It's fine. But I do appreciate when people take a little bit extra time to like get that natural lighting or like go out there and you know what I mean? Which is a bummer because it really has nothing to do with like crocheting per se. But Kayla, you have great pictures. Like you're wonderful. Like that's something that I look at. But I can see why people would be excited to pick people based off of follower count because you're going to get more views on your pattern. You know what I mean? But that is so surprising, Kayla, because I think you have great picks and you're always on time and all that stuff. It's in the back and it's looking sad lately. This is a fourth done. Okay, sorry. I need to catch up. Yes, Mariah has another pattern that she's working on, but we don't know it yet. That's exciting. Yeah. You go outside in front of the bush. It's looking sad lately. Yeah, things are starting to die. Plants. Oh my gosh, YouTube's going to be like, Lisa, who is this girl? She's talking about all kinds of crazy stuff. Mariah, I made a thing but haven't used it yet. Yeah, Kayla, you made like a background with like greenery. Yeah, I'd love to see your pictures behind that. If you want to put your birthstone dino behind there, or in front of that. We could totally see what it looks like. Deb, you have found that even kids on YouTube can be a little off color. So you even have to watch that site. Agreed, Deb. YouTube kids. Agreed. Love you, YouTube, but like people be crazy. Agreed. Yeah, Kayla, you should try the background thing on your birthstone dino. I'd love to see it. Okay, so I hinted at it on my Instagram. I don't know, it's some reel that I did. I was just like on a walk. I have a Christmas pattern idea. Oh, I have a Christmas pattern idea. It doesn't have to be Christmas, okay? This is all I can say about it. I'm not going to give any more hints because I literally need to write it. I have the vision in my head and I think I know, but there's certain pieces of the pattern that I really have no idea how to do it. So I'm going to have to like just create it and just see what I can do. I'd love for it to be no-sew, but I don't know. I always think no-sew is so cool, but like I can never like really figure it out. I'm always like, oh, let's just sew this piece on. Oh my gosh, let's just sew it on. It's just not working out. Yeah, Kayla, your kids don't have YouTube kids because of the crazy stuff. Yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta be careful with YouTube kids too, for sure. Yes, Christmassy. It's a Christmas pattern. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about it. But I honestly, like, there's pieces that I don't know how to do. So I'm just going to have to, like, I'm just going to need to just take the time to do a little bit of trial, like a little bit of trial and error. You know what I mean? I can figure it out. I think I'll be able to figure it out. I don't know how. I don't know. But I'm excited. Like, I really like learn a lot when I and when I create patterns, you know what I mean? And I feel like it makes me a better crocheter because I'm like just learning more. This one will be different. I have a ton of birthstone buddy ideas, but I'm putting those on pause so I can work on this like more Christmassy one. It's going to be different. It's going to be totally different than the birthstone ones. Oh, I'm so excited. But like, oh my gosh, I have to like figure it out first. That's honestly why I'm not telling people what it is, because if I can't figure it out, I don't want to like not really, you know what I mean? I don't want to like, I'm doing this and then be like, never mind. I couldn't figure it out. Mariah, you did an unconventional way in the turtle snuggler. Genuinely curious how, yeah, I'm genuinely curious how people do it too. I would love to be your pre-tester, Mariah, for real. But when I tell you, I'm like forcing myself to not sign up for any pattern tests because I have to finish these darn pumpkin garlands. I have to finish these. These are Etsy orders. So I'm purposefully like, I'll like shout it out. Like I know Faith Creations, she has a tester call out right now for like the super cute like coaster. Not a coaster, like a coffee sleeve. It's so cute and I want to do it. But I'm like, no, Lisa, no. Kayla would be a great one to do it. She's very good at providing feedback and stuff. I think Kayla should do it. Listen to me. I'm just like, pick Kayla. Sorry, Kayla. Oh my gosh. Kayla, for real. Yeah, Kayla's great. Listen, you guys, Kayla made this massive coffee frappuccino thing. Massive. And it was so gorgeous. And she said she free-handed it. She free-handed, yes, Kayla is my unofficial official mod. She free-handed this massive, where's my phone? I'm going to get it up and show you guys. Because, like, what? How do you freehand something like this? Hang on. Palmetto. We're just hold, please. Uh-oh, was it only in your stories, Kayla? Kayla, was it only in your stories? It was a custom order. Okay, so she's going live. Wait a second. Did you go live today, Kayla? You went live today. Oh no. I mean, I was working, so I totally wish I could have. Hang on. The picture. What's going on? Okay, everybody go. It is a reel. Okay, hang on. I'm literally Palmetto. Sorry, Instagram kind of like froze up on me. And I'm looking for this gorgeous coffee thing. I can't find it, Kayla. This is so sad. Can you add it to the chat? Anyway, it was incredible. I'm sorry, this is so anticlimactic. But she free-handed it. Where is this darn coffee thing? Okay, so it's a small picture. This is from her Palm Street, and the colors isn't doing it justice. But she free-handed that coffee frappuccino. So cool. So cool. I love it. Anyway, had to show you. Freehand. Oh my gosh, I wanted to tell you one other thing. So the next few videos that I have coming out on YouTube are going to be all about my last market. It was about 16 inches tall. It was huge. Yeah. Super cute. So the next few videos that I'm releasing are going to be all about market. So I just released Market Prep Part 1. I have Market Prep Part 2 coming out next week. And then I'll have my big market recap coming out the following week. But then that's going to like take us into October pretty much. And then the video after that, I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to drop it, but I have another tutorial. I have another full crochet tutorial that I'm releasing, and it's going to be for a candy corn. I just filmed this like 2 days ago, Monday or Tuesday. So it's going to be this sweet little candy corn, you guys. So I'm doing a full YouTube tutorial on it, and you could make your own. It's a pretty quick workup. Obviously, there's going to be some color changes, but I think it's only like 23 rows total. Like it's pretty fast. No sew, obviously. It's just like one little candy corn. I'm so excited. So I sell these on my Etsy, and I didn't sell like any last year, but I've sold a few this year. I do a couple different sizes. I have like a mini and a small, medium, large. Yeah, this is worsted yarn, but I'm sure you could use any kind of yarn. You know what I mean? It's not like amigurumi or anything. It's just like a little like decor piece. So yeah, I use worsted yarn. And I use worsted yarn in the tutorial as well. This is the one I made when I was doing the tutorial, actually. But oh my gosh, it's going to be so fun. So this will be a free tutorial sometime in October. I want to get through, of course, all of the markets. I have several more markets coming up in September and October. So I'm going to do videos on those as well. But sometime in October, I'm going to release the candy corn tutorial. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I already filmed it. I just need to like edit it and like put it together. But I'm really excited about this one. I just think it's so fun and so cute. You guys know I love my like home decor. You know what I mean? So I love, like I did the pumpkin garland tutorial. And now I'm going to do a candy corn tutorial. And I've gotten some folks that have purchased on my Etsy, which has been fun. And I sell it just like this. It's with the worsted yarn, no face or anything, but you can certainly add a face. Like you can do so much. You could use any colors that you want. Like you can do any color. I just did like the traditional, you know. So that's coming out in October. I'm so excited about that. What else? Okay, Done in a Stitch, Burstone Dino, releasing this weekend. Done in a Stitch is tomorrow. talking about market prep and recap videos. So much happening. I love fall. Oh my gosh. Okay, one last thing that I want, another announcement, if you will. Well, Kayla's here. So listen, Kayla is getting so close, if she hasn't already hit it, to 1,000 followers on Palm Street. She almost has 1,000. Is it 1,000 followers or 1,000 sales? Kayla. She's hitting a huge milestone on Palm Street. And her and I have been talking about wanting to go live on Palm Street together. So I recommended that she wants to do celebrate her 1,000. So I'm like, that would be a great time to duel. I'd love for her to host, because I think if she's hosting, then people can look at her store and purchase off of her store and stuff. Since she's at 917 followers. She's so close to 1,000. I would love to do the dual stream for her 1,000 special. You know what I mean? So be on the lookout for that. We're still trying to figure out a date. I want to do it in October. She wants to do it in October. We want her to hit 1,000. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to do a little dual stream. I've never done that before. I don't know if Kayla's done that before. We're going to figure it out together. But I'd love for you to host, Kayla, because I think that means that people can go into your store and purchase from you, because it's your $1,000, and then I can do a giveaway, right? I can host a giveaway. So you would run the giveaway, but it would be me giving something away. If that makes sense. Like a pattern or a plushie or whatever. I think that'll be so fun. So we just need to get it on the calendar. You know what I mean? Because that'll be so fun. And even if it's not for the 1,000, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be for that, but I thought that would be fun to celebrate you and your 1,000, because that's huge. 1,000 followers on Palm Street. That's massive. That's a lot of people. This is what we don't realize. This is what I don't realize. When you think about 1,000 people, that's a ton of people. That's so many people. Why do we not think that when it comes to the internet? You know what I mean? I have a couple thousand. Yes, Mariah. So you can dual live. I think though, the way that it works is that someone is doing their live and then the other person can be on the screen, but it's not somebody can purchase from if we were dual streaming or whatever, and it was Kayla that was hosting it, I couldn't run an auction or a giveaway. It would have to be through Kayla. That's my understanding, but I could be totally wrong. Also, Palm Street updates stuff all the time, and so that could be different too. Yep, it's like a guest appearance. Exactly. I like how you say that, Kayla. That's exactly it. A little guest appearance, which I think would be fun. I think, who did it? Mads Crochet and Gingy Crochet. So Becca and Maddie, I think they did a duel. I didn't make it, but I know that they did something like that. So it's possible. I've also seen non-crocheter people do it too. If you're on a different live and watching other people, I've seen other people do it on Palm Street. You guys, I literally wanted to finish 8 pumpkins on this live. Are you kidding me? This is as far as I've gotten. I do not know how people crochet in chat. It's so impressive. I don't know how people do it. I think I need to be okay with not looking at the camera or the chat, if that makes sense. When normally I'm you know what I mean? I'm just looking at the chat. I need to be okay with just kind of crocheting. Oh, it's going to be a late night, you guys. I really need to finish these pumpkins. Oh my gosh. We're already at the hour. I feel like that went so fast. You want another to chat with. I totally get that, Kayla, because especially this live, obviously we're having a conversation and we're chatting, but I'm also in a room talking to myself as well. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel when I film YouTube videos too. I'm like literally just talking to a camera or like talking to a laptop or talking to my phone. You know what I mean? Like, and then you're just like, this is what we're doing. Like, this is what we're doing today. You know what I mean? It's very weird. That's why I love when you guys comment in the chat and stuff, because it feels really, really good. It feels like we're all in this together. Helena, love the pumpkin garland. Thank you, Helena. Thanks, girl. You should make your own. I have the tutorial. You could totally make your own. And Chelsea, if you are still on, girl, let me know. Send me a picture of your pumpkin, or like let me know how it goes when you make your pumpkin. Literally, it's a simple. It's just back loop only, half double crochets. That's really it. And it gives it so much dimension. It's just so pretty. So pretty. It's just so pretty. This is why I love worsted yarn for decor and stuff. I just love it. I just love it. I'm a true fan. A true fan. I feel like it's either one or the other. It's either like worsted acrylic yarn or like chunky blanket yarn. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I really have like no in between. I do love Cozy Cub and Big Twist Posh though too. So I love it all. I love it all. Okay, you guys. Well, is there anything else? Those were the big things that I wanted to chat about. This is always so fun. It's so refreshing. I'm so inspired by all of you. You know, you're just all such wonderful people, and I have so much fun. Is there any last minute remarks before we end tonight? I will absolutely be posting on my Instagram about my Done in a Stitch class. I'll definitely let you guys know how it goes. Again, super excited. It's sold out. So I'm just so grateful. I hope people do well with the crochet part. You know, like I hope like people don't get frustrated or anything. Like I hope it's like a fun experience. Oh, Mariah. Mariah, you're too kind. You're too kind. I'm sorry I can't help with your turtle snuggler, girl. I think it's so cute and I absolutely would, but I really, really need to just be on pumpkin duty, like total pumpkin duty for real. But I'm so excited about your turtle snuggler. It's going to be so cute. And I cannot wait to see what your next pattern is. Aren't we just all so what's ravenous for new patterns and like new whips? I'm so ravenous for it. You know what I mean? Like I just cannot wait. Like, what do you do? Like, what's your next pattern? You know, like Crochet by Jenna or like Alley Crochet or BK Crochet, like these pattern designers that I love. And then of course my friends like Mariah and stuff. I'm like, what's your next pattern? You know? Oh my gosh. I'm excited for mine too, but I'm excited for the dino pattern and I'm excited for my Christmas one. But I need to like work on that one. Like I have all these ideas and I have no idea how to actually crochet it. Yeah, I get that. I get same with mine. Okay, you guys, this was so fun. I'm so happy that it's a little bit lighter. I feel like the lighting's a lot better this time and we're not like sitting in the dark together. So I hope you had fun. I love you guys so much. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm sure all of you do, but if you don't follow me on Instagram yet, if you're watching the replay, if you watch the replay, definitely consider following me on Instagram. I have a lot of more like real life like updates and everything. It's a lot of fun over there too. That's where my tester calls go as well. Mariah, her new one. I know, the Taco Cat. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't get picked either. I didn't apply. I did not apply. It's so cute, but I'm like, nope, Lisa. I have not been applying to any tests. Seriously. Ugh, there's so many good ones out there though. Okay, you guys, I love you all so much. I hope you have a great rest of your night. We will certainly be in touch and I'll see you guys later. Bye.